Cockney and Son, now don't be daft. We've got proper opinions and plenty of graft. Old school chat with a podcast twist. So stick the kettle on, you don't want to miss. Cockney and Son, 2 generations in one London. God blimey, governor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Cockney Son Series 2 episode 13. Now apparently 13 is an unlucky number, and honestly after this week I'm starting to believe it. We've had bank holiday chaos, Dad's met a fan, I've got absolutely soaked whilst pedaling a unicorn around, and now officially I've reached a stage of my life where I've had to order glasses because my eyes are apparently now mature. Coming up we're talking SAT week, school shutting down for voting day, well parents get fined for taking kids out, and Dad gives his thoughts on weight loss jabs. So let's kick it off with a little bit of this.
God blimey, governor. It's now time for a bit of a nutter.
So we had a bank holiday weekend.
We did.
I already know what the highlight of your weekend is, and I think it's gone to your head because you can tell the story of your first public recognition.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a shock. I was on my bike.
Yeah.
Having a little
Was
ride.
you pedaling?
I was pedaling. I was riding around, and I had to go to the post office, pick up a parcel.
Yeah.
So I padlocked my bike up, and then I see this girl. She was on one of these.
Very detailed story.
Yeah, she was on one of these electric bikes.
Yeah.
But then she stopped, but I thought she was just looking for directions, all that, and then she just went. She said hello. I went, all right. And then she said, I follow your son Lou.
Yeah.
I said, oh, you do? She said, yeah, I like the two dads. I went, oh, right. I said, we do a podcast. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I went, yeah. She said, I was shocked that he was, and pleased that he was from Pimlico.
Yeah, originally.
I told her where we lived and that.
On the estate.
And she said, yeah, because I'm a big, Chelsea fan, like Rich.
Yeah.
I went, oh, right. And then she said, yeah. I said, I asked her name, and she said, he doesn't know me, but I do a comment now and then. And then she just wrote.
So, but she obviously recognised you.
Well, of course.
And you said you was wearing a helmet.
Well, I had your crash helmet on still.
So you had your crash helmet on, so obviously she still recognised you. So although it seems...
And dark glasses.
That you had dark glasses on as well?
I had my bins on, yeah.
Well, although it seems that she stopped to tell you that she sort of recognised you, but obviously she must like Cockney and Son, because obviously she recognised you because you're not that on Two Dads in London.
I didn't know who she was. No, I didn't know who she was.
Well, no.
Yeah, so she must, as I say, she must have recognised me from the Cockney and Son, yeah.
All I'm saying is she might secretly just be a massive Cockney and Son
maybe
fan. She might be our one listener.
Yeah.
So how did it make you feel?
Well,
Did you sign anything?
No, I didn't have a pen.
Well, get used to it because it happens quite a lot.
I could have signed a baseball cap.
Yeah. I always find it weird.
It was just sort of...
It's not happened to you before.
Well, no, it was just like, a bit random,
Yeah. I'm fine when it's just me and Richard. When we've got the kids, I find it a bit like, because it's like...
Well, I remember that time on the train.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? The woman on the train.
And that's why, obviously, we don't mention the kids' names on social media because if it doesn't happen a lot, I'm not talking I can't go out to get a pint of milk. Well, I might not be able to now.
Well, that's the same. That's when I pulled up. I had to wait.
Yeah.
Because, the paparazzi
it's if the kids. Let's hypothetically pick a name out of the air. Nora. Yeah.
Nora.
Because obviously girlie's not called Nora.
That's a great old-fashioned name.
Yeah, Nora. And obviously someone goes, Rich Lou, and they go Nora. Yeah. Obviously that would be like confusing for that little kid. So so that's why we don't do that. Anyway, let's forget your rise to fame now.
Oh no, yes.
You're going to be a Pimlico celebrity now. Well, I had a great bank holiday weekend. The highlight was Richard found this place called St Andrew's Lakes. I think that was the name of it. It's actually not that far. I have heard people talk about it, but we've never been there. So we didn't book nothing. So this is what I don't understand,
Where
Richard.
Was it?
Where? It's out in Kent.
Okay.
It's out in Kent. But you know what our kids are like. So Richard drives up to this place, which he apparently didn't realise what it was like, which I don't believe. Zip wires, archery, there was like, you know what we went on in south of France, the inflatable thing.
Oh, yeah.
One of those.
All the old...
A beach, and there was like a little one. Didn't book nothing. Like, we're just going to go for a walk around to the kids. Can you imagine that?
Okay.
We're not going to go on anything. We're just going to go for a little walk around.
I bet they took that well.
Oh, mate. The girlie was nearly undressing to get into like the water. Yeah. And the boy wanted to do, can I just do archery? Can I just do this?
Yeah.
Was it that? That's 25 quid just to do one of those activities. Oh, really? Yeah. So
is that how they get you?
Yeah. So we decided to go on a pedalo. Richard's dad was with us.
Yeah.
And he thought he could get out of it actually, because obviously you normally think 4 people on a pedalo. Yeah. But they said, oh, actually, because the 2 kids are probably the same weight as one adult.
Oh,
so they let us all go on. Yeah. So it was a lovely sunny day. And then we're pedaling around in this unicorn thing. And then I said, wouldn't it be funny if it just started pouring down with rain?
Oh, you done the old mockers, did you?
Yeah, I jinxed it. So we got out to the centre of the lake. Not a little bit.
Yeah.
Like this.
That normally happens to me.
Soaked.
Yeah.
And I got on the pedalo moaning that I sat in a little bit of water. And I was like, oh, my shorts are a bit wet. Ugh. And then obviously came off the thing, soaked the boat.
Yeah.
And the staff went, yeah, we was all watching you rushing back. So, yeah.
It's all going, oh, hey, look at them.
And then me and Richard are pedaling until we get right back, get off, literally walk 2 minutes, sun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've definitely inherited your gene for luck. But other than that, we didn't really do much.
Yeah, I met up with my old schoolmate on Friday.
Yeah.
Of many years, we've known each other.
Yeah.
Had a little catch up.
Well, that sounds riveting.
It was.
Next time, can you record the conversation and we can play it back and hopefully get more views?
We can.
And ratings.
If you want me to, I'll record it.
The drama, obviously, of last week for us was the girlie's glasses.
Yeah.
Stropped, through, stepped, snapped. But obviously, if you have been following along with stories on 2 Days in London, you know that I like a bargain, and I managed to find a pair of frames for £5 on Vinted, and the guy popped them in. But yeah, we're in May now, and obviously double birthday.
Yes.
Got a lot sorted for the girlies.
Good.
Birthday with her friend. She's given out an invitation to pretty much the entire school, so I'm slightly worried.
And various
how many sandwiches I'm going to have to butter.
Yeah.
But I didn't say food. I was concluded on the invitation.
You're going to butter sandwiches?
Well, I might butter the first 2 and then just go dry bread, a bit of Billy Bear ham.
Billy Bear.
I didn't even write, because nowadays you have to be like, any allergies?
Oh, yeah.
Any, do you not like this? Do you want this? I go, no, I'm just going to put a load of party food on the side. Ordered some bouncy castles, and I may even use her karaoke machine and do a few party games. I'm so excited for it. She'll love it.
Oh, of course she will. It'll be a big day for her.
Considering we had a bank holiday weekend, Richard didn't plan too much.
Which is unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I was like, are you okay?
Because normally do like 14-mile
I know.
hike every day.
We're not doing anything today. No? Oh, okay. Are you sure you're okay? Maybe he's got to come down with another bug. Other than that, the biggest thing that's going to be happening next week is the SATs.
Ooh,
okay,
yeah.
The SATs, which is obviously the Year 6 exams, which I know that obviously is more to see how the kids have learned for the primary school.
Of course.
I don't know. There's that thing, isn't it, where you don't know if that really makes a difference to the secondary school like classes that the kids are putting, because I know that when they get to secondary school, he's got to go for another round of tests. But yeah, so that's stressing him out. So he's
I remember I had a flashback then.
Yeah,
when I had to sit them.
What, the SATs? Yeah. What was it? Crops? Washing by the lake. But obviously, when he gets stressed, he gets a bit mouthy.
Yeah.
So we'll find that out this afternoon, because I'm going out. I'm just going to leave him with you.
Okay. I'll just tie him up.
Well, that's our week. A little bit of a natter just about what we've been up to. And now we're going to switch it and have a little bit of a moan.
Don't sugarcoat it. Sometimes in life, you just gotta say it like Steve.
So for Adam and Eve, the last 2 weeks, you've had a moan about tube strikes and potholes.
Yes.
This week, I'm going to take the lead and have a little bit of a moan about something. I'm not moaning about it because it's affected me, but I'm just going to put it out there for the discussion, because I think it's one of those situations where it's okay when you do it, but when we do it, the parents, it's an issue, okay?
Okay, yeah,
so
gotcha.
it's election week, isn't it?
It is.
So, and some schools are closed because they're becoming polling stations.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously we had a bank holiday Monday, didn't we?
We did.
Right. So, and this podcast is going to go out on Friday. So the polling stations would have been on Thursday, right?
It is.
Right. So I know some parents who are taking their kids away this week because obviously the bank holiday Monday was not in school, and then their school is closed on the Thursday.
Okay.
So they're technically only in school 3 days. Yeah.
Okay.
So my issue is this: the kids' schools are open and then they're not polling stations. So how is that fair? Yeah, that the kids are missing a day of school for polling stations. Yeah, but you can't take your kid out of school just to go and do something.
I understand,
but that's what I'm saying. So you get fined if you want to take your kid out of school.
Yeah.
But it's a polling day.
Yeah.
But that's not a across the board thing because the kids' schools are closed.
Yeah.
So I could say, well, actually, I'm going to take the kids out of school on this day because that school, and that school are closed for polling stations.
Yeah.
Well, that's only fair, right?
Yeah, of course. But it's like the when they have an insect day.
Yeah.
Can't they do them during the holidays? I mean, they get enough holidays. Can't they do them during the?
Well, I don't know.
That's another day that the kids are not having schooling.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the thing is, our school did a thing where they combined the inset days into a week. So in October, that means they get another week. So they get 2 weeks off, and that's where all their inset days are. But I know that we have got one in June. So I don't really know how it works. Yeah, but I think my bit of a moan is that, like, if you need the childcare, if you've got to pay for childcare, so this day, like polling stations, the school using, I know that they need to use places, but that all those parents at that school are going to have to find childcare because they've decided to open it up. Does the school get paid for that?
Well, I don't know. But I mean, there's enough. There is enough other places they could use. I mean, there's churches they could use. Yeah.
So,
community centres. There must be many community centres about.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's one of those hack things that parents put up. Like, if you're going to take your kid away and you're taking your kid away during polling station week or whatever it is, you could say, well, I want my kid to go to school on that day.
Yeah, of course.
That school's open.
Yeah.
Why is your school not open?
Yeah, it's a bit strange where they have to use schools.
Yeah. I just think, like, I see these things online, and it's such a hard. Back in the day, if you took me out of school in the 90s, 80s, late 80s, did you get fined then?
Nah.
What happened?
Nothing.
So how long could you take the kids out of school for without the school saying anything?
Well, the thing is I don't think many parents did do that. They just waited for the school holidays.
Right.
But then all of a sudden these travel people started putting all the prices up, which is a bit unfair.
Yeah.
That's when they started taking them out. But I don't think they used to do that.
Get everyone going, they used to do. They used to fine us threepence.
Well, I don't remember. We never used to take that as really, but I've never heard of like.
So maybe then, there you go, you've said it, like, because of the prices in holidays, maybe back then, I can't see it being exactly the same cost if you was going to go away for a week out of school term. It's definitely probably cheaper, but obviously the schools didn't take it that too seriously back then.
Yeah, no.
Don't know.
But
or we were scared in case you got caned.
Caned?
Not where I went to school and you went to school.
But yeah, I mean, it just seems a bit unfair.
Yeah.
That you could have schools that are closed, and then the kids, as you say, you've got to pay
childcare,
or find someone to look after them if you can't afford the extra childcare.
I'm sure the teachers love it.
Oh, but they do.
Because obviously SATs are next week. Yeah. So the schools that have closed, are those year sixes technically missing a day?
Yeah, of course.
That's really important.
Yeah.
Did you think about that?
Yes, obviously they didn't.
I know someone is in charge of the polling.
You do?
Yeah. It's a very important guy.
Have you vote? Are you going to vote?
I am.
Oh, yeah. I've already sent my postal vote off.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's gone.
Who did you vote for?
Can't tell you. It's
classified.
It's classified. No one needs to know.
Yeah. To be fair, I always ask Richard. Richard is very clued up, and I just say to him, "Who should we vote for?"
Yeah.
And he sort of tells me.
But there's a lot of people who don't vote.
Go out and vote.
And then you get a lot of people who don't vote. They're the ones that like to, have a moan up about the country, but they can't be bothered to go and vote.
Yeah. Don't forget your ID and take a pen.
Yes.
Is that what they say?
Well, they used to provide
pencils,
then it could get rubbed out, You've got to be careful,
Dodge.
Yeah.
It's all a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, because, you're supposed to go in them booths on your own, and
it's all...
With a pen, anyone could just get them after empty them. Oh, where'd that out?
I mean, I have all major political situations in the past. I've called what's actually happened. A lot of people said, no, that won't happen. And I've been right.
Like Mystic Meg.
Yeah, I am a bit psychic. Oh, this is a bit controversial, this episode, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, we've gone from talking about just all fun things like Easter, and now we're like polling, politics.
Yeah, but it's part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next part of the podcast.
Yeah. What's that then?
I'm very interested to see how this one goes.
Don't sugarcoat it. Sometimes in life, you just gotta say it like Steve.
So this week for Say It Like Steve, we don't have a question. We do have a question, but it's not like advice. It's just your opinion.
Okay.
And I'm worried.
You're worried?
Because I feel like somebody is potentially trying to sabotage the podcast.
Oh, really?
With the questions. But I actually do feel that it is a topic that is out there, and lots of people I know are using this.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's no right or wrong. I'm just setting you up.
Product, is it?
Well, there's no right or wrong answer to this. I just want your view on it. Okay. So obviously, the question is, what do you think about weight loss jabs?
Weight loss jabs.
So weight loss injections. Obviously, don't know if you have seen much about it.
Well, no, actually, when I was doing the prescriptions,
right,
the jab that one of the jabs that they are using, the lady used to have 4 of them.
Right.
So she just want one a week, like jab for her insulin and all that,
Yeah.
So one day I've gone to deliver the prescription. She said, "Oh, have you got me pens?"
Yeah.
I went, "Oh no." She said, "Normally they tell me they put a sticker in the book, like in the fridge." So I said, "No, when I go back, I'll."
Right. So is this the weight loss jab, or this is diabetic?
This is. And then what happened? They was running out because they was giving out these jabs for the weight loss, for weight loss.
Yeah.
So then she had, before it was running out. So then she have to have another one that she had to do every day.
Yeah.
Which she didn't want to do, obviously.
The way that these pens, I thought, originally came out were as a diabetic.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
Diabetic prevention. So obviously, people who aren't, let's say, diabetic are using them as.
Yeah, they are.
What I think is they just make you feel like you're not hungry, I guess. Take away the cravings.
But apparently, is there like some side effects or something that people are having with them?
Well, I don't actually know.
If you're not having it for the proper reason.
This week I've not prepared with internet downloads because obviously I'm not going to say something that's not true or worry people out there. So it's not talk about. We don't really know what the side effects are. Like with any medication.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's side effects for paracetamol.
One of my mates was told to take the. No. He was told to take the jabs.
Yeah.
But when he went to get them, the pharmacist or whatever obviously saw his record and said, you can't take these with the medication that you're on.
Yeah.
So anyway, he went, okay, so he didn't take them. So, but then when he went back for another checkup, the lady said to him, "Oh, see, you've not been using the jabs."
Oh. What? Because
he was still big. And then he told her, like, the pharmacist said not to use them because of the medication that I'm already on. So, I suppose you've got to be careful.
Because there are people that are selling.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're getting. Well, it's like anything, you buy anything online, you don't know what you're getting, do you?
So what do you think if somebody had come to the doctors for weight loss?
Yeah.
And do you think the injection should just be given willy-nilly, or is there some sort of things
depends.
that they...
Well, I just think it all depends what sort of state, because like...
Yeah.
But
what I'm saying is
massive,
back in the day, if obviously there weren't, like you say, there weren't a weight issue back in the day, because obviously there were people that were, I guess, clinically overweight, but it weren't as much because obviously they say the processed foods, the exercise, and all those factors, of the lifestyle. Because you always see these pictures on social media like America in the 1950s, and everyone's like supermodel, muscular, and now they show 2026, obviously with a different picture. Do you think that that's gonna stop? Obviously, when I was working in the NHS, you got people referred, and you had to go through diet and lifestyle, or they got referred to a gym, which obviously then is diet, lifestyle, and fitness. So that's obviously how you would lose weight before having medication. So do you think that it's going to get to a point where they just go, don't worry about that, just have that?
Well, yeah, and also the people will be like that. The people go, well, I won't need to diet or do fitness or gym. I'll just get one of these jabs. Yeah, it's it's one of them subjects where do you think, is it right if people are missing out on their insulin, what it's meant for? Yeah, like this lady that I delivered to, she had to then go inject herself every day instead of every week. That's a bit unfair. Where she had to wait 2 days. Yeah, because the stock wasn't in.
I mean, I think it's like anything. It's like when you talk about diet and exercise, there's only so much that you could do. There's been so many diets and stuff like that out, like all those things. But there's only sustainable for a little bit, and then what happens is people come off of it, and then generally speaking, they put all the weight back on. Anyway, but I'm just saying with this, it's very expensive. If you're not getting it on the NHS or whatever, and you're trying to buy it in the shops, I think it's quite expensive. So there's only so long that if you're buying it, that's a lot of cost. Of course, per week.
But I mean,
or month or whatever it is.
It don't help when you sort of go down a lot of the high streets and every other shop is a takeaway shop. Or it's
a money making thing, isn't it?
And but it's also like where the people, like as you're saying, back in the day, people used to cook from scratch. Yeah, most dinners. Yeah, and as the generation has gone on, today they don't want to cook.
I mean, I ain't got a problem with anyone doing it.
No, not at all. No, if that's what they want to do,
and if they've tried everything and nothing's worked,
if that's the last resort, then yeah.
My thing is, if you're say like 30, and you're taking it, are you now going to inject yourself for the rest of your life?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you stop,
of course. But it's like when you see some of these,
it can become quite addictive. Then,
when you see some of these programs, the really massive people, and what they're eating, and you think, well, how can you really afford all that food as well?
Well, that's the thing. And obviously, a lot of the cheapest food that you can buy is the food that's not great for you.
I think even like that, them foods now are getting
But I was interested because they're completely not off subject. But I saw this TikTok. Or that was basically saying what they learn in school, but what they should be learning in school.
Well, they don't do it. They used to do domestic science, didn't they? The girls used to, some boys, and that used to be able to learn how to cook.
Yeah, save yourself then.
Knock that on the head. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if a kid leaves primary school or secondary school, let's just say, how many of those kids? This is a question for you. How many of those kids do you think know how to grow a carrot?
None of them. Well, no, there's some adults that don't know how to do that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So actually, that's kind of cost effective as well, because obviously I don't know how to grow a carrot. Yeah, no. Let's just say, but this is the scary thing, isn't it? Yeah. There's a cost of living crisis going on, and people can't afford healthy food because of that. But how do you grow a carrot? It might only cost you £1 to buy carrot seeds.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you do.
Yeah,
but that's the scary part.
But when you go into a supermarket, then carrots not that expensive, are they?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you had,
people just don't want to cook.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you could grow your own vegetables,
of course.
Then I wonder how much that would cost
compared
to if you were buying vegetables. So then you would only have to go and buy your meat or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Why is that not taught in schools?
That's right. But it's like
I want to find out how to grow carrot now.
I mean, back years ago, the mums used to teach also pass on their the cooking skills and all that. But that don't happen anymore, does it?
Because it's not. What I'm saying is, it's hard to not be sucked into those views that are like, get the population overweight, then make them pay to lose weight.
Oh yeah. But you go like, it's like those places they go to, the Slimming World or whatever it's called.
Slimming World.
Slimming World, and you're paying about £5 just to go in.
Yeah. That's a goal, to like get yourself weighed and stuff. But even that's bad, because you probably
you're paying, like, if you go every week,
pressured every week.
So
and
you
if you get on
that
scale,
I mean, that's £20 a month just on just going in to be weighed, to be told.
It's not like you when you was younger, because if you didn't hunt,
that's right,
you didn't eat.
No, that's right, mate. Yeah,
exactly.
You had to run. There was no buses. You had to run between.
Go out and see what you got. Did you get anything today, Steve?
Yeah,
got a rat, a squirrel.
Got a couple of rats.
Anyway, that was just a discussion.
I mean, if people want to do that, it's down. But I'm sure the doctors must, or the people must say, well, you have to try so and so first.
I think the best people,
and that's when they go online and buy them themselves. Buy them themselves.
Yeah, and that's when
you don't know what you're getting.
Is.
Yeah, you don't know what you're getting.
But like with anything, make sure that you are checking the side effects.
Yeah, of course.
If you're not buying from a proper
if you're not getting from a place, definitely.
Right. Let's turn this frown upside down with a little bit of this.
Get ready to laugh. It's now time for the bleeding dad joke.
So what I've done is I've brought it back to more of like a dad joke, crackery joke, but it's not lame. I think I found 2 really good jokes that are not cringy but still funny.
Okay.
But I went first last week, so you can go first. So here we go. 2 jokes, head to head. Let's go.
So, when I was younger, it said, we were so poor, I had to use the calendar as toilet paper. But not anymore. Those days are behind me.
3 conspiracy theorists walked into a bar. You can't tell me that's just a coincidence.
I'm doing a list on Bugs Bunny's famous quotes.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to have a copy, I can't do it, but I'm only going to do it on a WhatsApp doc.
Awful. Awful. Come on, right. I'm gonna pick it up now. Ready? My girlfriend said, "You act like a detective too often. I want to split up." He replies, "Good idea. We can cover more ground that way."
Hey.
Did you know that one?
No.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
That's good. Yeah.
Well, that was episode 13. Before we go, I just want to say to any kids out there who listen, or do I do mark the thing on the podcast that says not for kids? But you never know. Good luck if they're doing the SATs.
Yes, yeah. Good luck, and the stress will soon be over.
And to all those parents pretending that they understood the maths.
Yeah, exactly.
To help them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure, all that stuff, and you don't remember it.
No, that's it. And and then you got your next school. You got some more.
Right. I'm going to prove my point now.
More tests.
I'm going to prove my point.
Yeah.
What's 8 times 6?
8 times 6? 48.
Is that right?
I've no idea.
There we go.
That's it for this week's Cockney and Son. If you had a laugh, hit follow or subscribe, whatever button's in front of you. Leave us a review if you're feeling fancy, and don't forget to share it with someone who loves a bit of a moan. We're on Instagram and TikTok at Cockney and Son, so come say hello. Thanks again if you've made it this far, and until next time, cheers from the old man and the not so young one.